Hey, welcome to QiGong class. Some of you may never have heard of QiGong. Qi means energy and Gong means to cultivate. So we want to cultivate our Qi. Qi is used for the energy, so we want to bring in more energy. It can be very healing, very cleansing, and certainly very relaxing, QiGong is. So we have external Qi, which is all around you. The universe is made up of Qi and our bodies are made up of Qi, but we use it like money in the bank. So we need to replenish it, put more of that money back in the bank, more of that energy back in the bank, and so that we can spend it. So we're going to be doing movements that are really good for flexibility. Some things you may not be able to do. If I have to raise my arm up over my shoulder and you can't do that, that's okay. You can come lower, whatever comfortable way you can. Nothing is probably too difficult. We are going to have one person on a chair, so you can see that much of it can be done on a chair. You can stand up and sit down whenever you need to. There is so much to be said about QiGong. This is simply my personal practice that I want to share at a time in our world that we all get so very tense, rightfully so. And we want to be able to really learn how to breathe properly. So in QiGong, breathing is one of the most important things. When you take a deep breath, you are moving the Qi around in your body, and that's what you want to do, circulation. It's all about circulation. So deep breathing in QiGong is breathing in through your nose, but as you breathe in through your nose, you're actually filling your belly. So breathe all the way down into your belly. And then when you exhale, use those abdominal muscles to press that air back out through your nose. So in through your nose and out through your nose, but using that belly, so pressing those abdominal muscles back to your spine. That breathing is ever so important. Now, the other thing that we want to focus on is it is very slow moving. So Qi is invited by slow, graceful movements. So always move very slowly and gracefully, and that will help your Qi to increase. Remembering always that your Qi moves the blood and your mind moves the Qi. So this is a mind-body focus where you are really thinking about the Qi that's coming in through your nose and circulating through your body, and your mind is actually helping to make that happen. The one thing I will ask you to do before we start is to wash your hands. Now this is true not only because of what is going on in our world right now, but we're going to be doing some self-massage on your face and your neck, and I want to make sure that your hands are clean from any infection or otherwise germs. So please relax and know that this is all about learning to breathe deeper, because when we get tense, our breath shortens and our bodies tighten. We want to make sure that our shoulder blades relax back down and that we breathe deeply. When you know you're breathing short, take your time and breathe as deeply as you can. So, with no further ado, namaste. Enjoy. Everybody ready? In your planted position. Everybody take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. We're going to practice breathing first, breathing in through your nose. But when you breathe in through your nose, you want to breathe into your belly. This is called your lower dantian. So take your hands right now. We're going to do ready position, and palms are facing your belly. They can actually be on it so that we can feel the belly rise as you take that deep breath. And exhale, feel it going back toward the back of your spine. Nice deep breath all the way down into your belly. QiGong breathing is a very, very important part of cultivating your Qi and moving your Qi. And then we're going to take your knuckle, your first knuckle, just above your nail, and we're going to rub it together. So what we're doing right now is we're actually activating the chi already in your body. Focusing on our feet being right underneath your hips in 2 straight lines. This also invites the chi. Knees are soft, always soft, never locked. You don't want to block the chi from moving through the meridians of your body. So as we activate your chi, I'm going to ask you to go back down into that ready position and feel sensations in your hands and your fingers. Those sensations, that is your chi. And then we're going to shake your hands. What I really want you to do here is just relax. Release all the tension from all that's going on in the world right now. Just let it go. And then I want you to bounce from your knees so that your lower body gets to feel that relaxation as well. And a little faster. Good. And release. And now we're just going to take a twisting of the waist. So we're just going to twist at the waist and let your arms just fly through the universe, wherever they naturally would go. Try not to take control of them. Just let them release and fly around your body. Now we're going to bend at the elbow. Continue doing what you're doing. But we're going to knock around the belly button in the front and the same place in the back. Let your body continue to twist. For a deeper stretch, look over your shoulder. And then we're going to take whatever hand is in front and bring it up to your chest. This helps with your immune system. And then take that hand and bring it up to your shoulder and neck where they meet. You can use that semi-fist or open your hand up. And just knock, release that tension. Where so many of us hold it in our shoulders and neck. And then bring those hands back to the chest for the immune system. And then back to the lower dantian. Right around your belly button in the front and the back. And then face front and knock on your lower dantian. The door of life, the sea of chi. And then we're going to start knocking, which is something that helps to get rid of any blockages. So extend your right arm and knock around the wrist. And move up the forearm to the back of the elbow. And then up to the shoulder and the back. To the front of the shoulder, turn your hand over. Come down the front to the inside of the elbow. Down the forearm to the wrist. Turn the hand over again for one more round. We're trying to release any blockage in the joints. So you will have a free flow of chi. And then extend the left arm. Starting at the wrist. Coming up the forearm to the back of the elbow. Back up to the back of the shoulder. Turn the hand over and come back down. Focusing on the joints. One more time. And then release your hands into ready position. And again, feel the sensations in your fingers, your hands, running up your arms to your heart. Feel that chi. And then we want to work on the lower body by starting to knock on the hips, releasing any blockage there. And down the outside of your legs, to the outside of your knees. one more round. And then release into ready position, feeling those sensations in the upper and the lower body. We're going to spiral to intensify your chi. So come out, come forward, and bring those palms back toward your lower dantian. We are trying to increase your chi, bringing that external chi internally. Nice deep belly breaths. And then we're going to do painting with light. So let your hands just hang down in front as if your hands are two paintbrushes made of light. And we're going to float them upward. And then painting downward. Deep breath in as you come all the way up. Exhaling down. This is really good for your nervous system. It actually helps to lower blood pressure. Deep breath in. One last time. Painting with light. Hands come back into the lower dantian. Ready position. And then ready for opening up the energy gates, bringing both arms back behind you, out as far wide as they can go and forward as far as they can go, as if hugging the world. Bringing it back in. How wonderful the day will be when we get to hug our family and friends again. Nice deep breath in one more time, as if hugging the world, and bringing it back into your lower dantian. Nice deep breaths in. And then ready for the fountain. Put the backs of your hands together. We're going to come up through your center channel, reaching all the way up and overflowing like a fountain, bending at the hips and the knees. Backs of the hands together, scooping your abs, rounding the back, coming all the way up, feeling that energy coming up through your center channel, reaching and overflowing like a fountain. Deep breath in, all the way up, scooping in those abs, reaching and overflowing like a fountain. One last time. Rounding the back, feeling that wave of energy coming up through your body, reaching and overflowing like a fountain. Coming back in to ready position. Nice deep belly breaths. Now we're ready to put your hands together, palms facing one another but not quite touching. Now to understand chi, we're going to feel it the most in your palms. So whatever sensation you feel in your palm, that is your chi. And it's facing the other palm, so you will feel an increased amount of energy here. So the next exercise is called Connecting Heaven and Earth. So you're going to take this chi, your right hand, press it down toward the earth, and your left hand pressing up toward the heaven, connecting heaven and earth. Bring your hands back, facing one another again. Leaning to your left, left hand goes down, right hand presses up, connecting heaven and earth. Coming back to the center. One more set, leaning to your right, breathing deeply into your left ribs. the ocean around you. We're going to take your chin and bring it forward as you bend at the hips and the knees. And then bring that chin back in, rounding all the way up to the top. Like a wave out on the shore. And rolling back in. Feeling part of nature. One more time, like a wave out on the shore. Rolling back in. Then we're going to reverse that movement. We're going to bring your chin into your chest, bend at the hips and the knees, scooping in the abs. And then you're going to bring your chin out like a turtle's neck out of his shell. Scooping in the abs, chin in, rounding the back. Chin goes out like a turtle's neck out of his shell. And one last time, scooping in the abs. Chin goes out like a turtle's neck out of his shell. Feeling part of nature, spiraling to intensify your chi. Nice, deep belly breaths. And then we're going to put our hands together and our elbows out. Okay, your hands are right in front of your chest. This is called the dragon. So take your chin and bring it over your right shoulder as you press your arms behind you to the left. Feel the stretch in your neck and shoulders. Come back to the center. And then look over your left shoulder as your arms press to the right behind you. Come back to the center. Then we're going to take your right foot and lunge out to the right, bending that front knee. Don't let that knee go past your toes. And your arms are pressed behind you to the left. Hold that stretch. Come back to the center. Adjust your feet now. We're going to lunge to the left as your arms press behind you to the right. And come back to the center. Ready for the powerful dragon. So again, you're going to lunge to the right with that right knee, but you're going to take your left hand, the one in the front of your body there, and you're going to press across as you take your back hand, palm up, and pull that elbow back, feeling that stretch in opposition. And then come back to the center. And you're going to press the right hand now across the front of your body. Left elbow pulls back, palm is up. Stretch all the way out. Come back to the center. We're going to do this one more time. It's such a good stretch. Pull that elbow back behind you. Palm is facing that side wall. And come back to the center. Press that right arm across the front. Elbow pulls back. Feel that stretch in opposition. Hold. And bring it back to the center. You can walk your feet in a little. Doesn't have to be too close. This next one is called Swimming Dragon. We're going to put our hands right in front of our face. And we're going to move through the universe like a snake through the sand. You can go wherever you choose. Sidewards, downwards, upwards. We are working on the mobility of your spine. Any of these exercises you can always do from a chair. So feel free to move into that chair if any of this bending is too difficult for you. Really stretch from one side to the other. Moving upward and downward, totally your choice where you go. Just keeping your hands right by your face. your face. Now take the heels of your hand and place them on your forehead, turning inward to your own inner master. And then we're going to bend down into a squat, sitting way back, and then bring that right knee up and place it back down. If that's too difficult, you can just lift a heel and keep the toe on the floor, or do it from the chair. One more time. And release back, putting your feet in two straight lines right underneath your hips. And we're going to spiral to intensify your chi. Nice deep belly breaths. Now, using the chi that you have already cultivated, place your hands again, palms facing one another. Feel the energy. It might be a pulsation, a tingling, a heat. Whatever you feel, recognize it as your chi. And then we're going to take a deep breath in, and we're going to bring those hands apart as you breathe in. Now you still feel a connection. It's just a little more distant. But then as we exhale, we press, feeling that chi in between your hands. Another deep breath in. The best way that Chinese found to help understand Qi was in many of their Chinese paintings. You see a mist, fine mist. That is the Qi that you are pressing on right now. As we come closer together, we're going to pulse your Qi as if fluffing a pillow. Feel it. Whatever the sensation that you feel, fluff your chi. And then I want you to slighter and slighter fluff it, as if you could still feel it, even if your hands were still. You could still feel the fluffing. Release your arms, feeling that chi, spiral to intensify that chi. Nice deep belly breaths. And then we're ready for some self-massage. This is why I asked you to wash your hands beforehand. So we're going to start it by just rubbing your hands together. We are creating a heat. Your energy, your chi, feel it get hotter and hotter. And once you feel that chi and you're ready, you're going to place your hands, one hand and then the other, on your neck. Feel that heat. Feel your chi. Here we are trying to increase circulation in your thalamus and your parathyroid. And then again, rub those hands together. This time you're going to place your hands on your face, feeling that chi. You might even see colors. All of it is energy. And then massage upward and across your forehead and down the sides of your face. here. And then slide your fingers up to your temples and circle for clear thinking to help reduce headaches. So move all the way up and around those ears and try to massage all of them. Rubbing your hands together. This time, place your palms over your eyes. And then massage upward back through your hairline and down to your neck. And then release and spiral to intensify your chi. Nice deep belly breaths. And then, if you are sitting down in a chair and you feel well rested, you can get up again and go behind your chair so that you have access to that chair in case you need to grab it. But we're going to start now with the white clouds. So take your right arm and reach out to the side. Whatever your full range of motion is, gather the energy from the white clouds and bring it into your lower dantian. And then the left arm, reaching as far as you can. Really reach for those far white clouds. Do it again with your right arm. Reaching slowly, remember, the slow movement is what attracts the chi. The gracefulness attracts the chi. And then we're ready for low clouds. Take your right arm and reach behind you. And now the low clouds, about chest height. Round all the way around, collecting that energy from the white clouds. And then again, reach behind you with the left arm. And one more time. And the left arm. And next is sun rising over the lake. Take both hands down to your right. Imagine you are holding that sun as the sun is rising up high over Let your hands again flatten, feel the golden glow. But now we're going to come back across that water. So we can start from the left side, both hands left side. Sun rising over the lake, reaching and stretching. Sun setting. Across that shimmering glow one more time. Sun rising over the lake, reaching, stretching. Feeling the magnificent energy from the sun in every cell of your body. And then come back to the center for Tai Chi opening. Both arms come back and float all the way up. Inhaling. And then exhaling back down. Gathering all the good and positive energy. Letting go of the negative. Focus on that positive in your world today. Let go of the negative. One last time, deep breath in. And exhale down. And then, like the wind, take both hands out to the right. And we're going to gather the energy from the wind and bring it into your lower dantian. Press away with your spine to let go of that. And then bring more in. Press away with the spine, gather hemispheres of your brain. One last time, right here to your left. And then Tai Chi opening, extended. Bring both arms up to chest level. Bring that Chi into your body. Back out to the universe. Into your body. And through to the earth. Again, deep breath in. Bring that Chi into your body. Back out to the universe. Back into your body. And through to the earth. Now, pull the Chi up from the earth, up through your center channel. Reaching and sharing with the universe. Again, pulling the Chi up from the earth, up through your center channel. Reaching and sharing with the universe. Now reversing your arms, going upward, pulling the Chi down from the heavens in through your center channel. One more time, deep breath in. Pulling the Chi down from the heavens in through your center channel. Gather more Chi. Bring it in. And then centering with your right arm. Take your right arm out to the side. Bring it into the center. Make a V with your thumb and your fingers. Centering your mind, your heart, and your body. Left arm. Centering your thoughts, your emotions, and your physical well-being. Right arm again. Feeling calm and relaxed. Left arm. Feeling balanced and centered for your day. One last time, bring all that Chi in that you can. Remember, it's like bringing money into the bank so you can spend it. One last time. Now bring both hands, palm over palm, directly over your belly button. Breathing deeply into your belly, feeling the rise and fall of your belly. And then standing like a bamboo in the wind, feeling the sway of the universe. with you in joy and love and happiness. May you have peace until we meet again. Everyone, namaste. The Spirit in me loves and honors the Spirit in you. One more time. Namaste. And since this is Linda's class, we can never, never leave this class without a pat on the back and a great big hug. Thank you, everybody, for coming today. You are awesome. I know you did fabulous at home. Please watch that and do that often through these difficult times. With love, from the city of Myrtle Beach.